Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, King Sinbad. But as always, guys, you guys can call me Sin. Alright, guys, so I am back with What If yuno, God dang it. Alright, what if Yuno and Asta were twins? Twin brothers. Yeah, so twin blood, biological, real brothers. So yeah, and they are gonna have Yuno's parents, so that makes both Yuno and Asta princes, royalty. And because of that, they will both be getting 4-leaf clover grimoires, which will evolve into a 5-leaf clover grimoire here in a little bit. Which you guys would know if you read the my post on my community tab. So, our story will begin with the queen of the Spade Kingdom giving birth to Yuno and then giving birth to Asta. Now, Asta, he's gonna look like Yuno. He's gonna be tall. He's gonna have black hair. They're gonna have the same facial features, basically everything. The only difference is that Asta, he's not really gonna maintain his. He is gonna maintain somewhat of his canon personality, but him and Yuno are gonna share basically a lot of the same traits. And their bond will be even deeper because they are actual brothers in this what if scenario. And they both have an affinity to wind magic. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Whoa, hold on. So Yuno is gonna have both a wind spirit and a devil? Yes. And I know what you guys think. Well, what does that mean for Asta? Well, Asta, he's also going to be getting a wind spirit. So, yeah. So, anyway, the revolt of the Spade Kingdom happens. The Dark Triad overthrows Yuno and Asta's parents. Yuno and Asta are left at the church. Now, Asta, he will be getting the strongest devil in the underworld, which we all know is Lucifero. And Yuno, he will be getting my made-up second strongest devil, and that devil's name is going to be called Mephistopheles, or Mephisto for short. Now, you may be wondering, well, we already know what Lucifero magic is, which we all know is gravity magic. What's going to be Mephistopheles? Oh, okay, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. So, anyway. God dang it. Alright, so anyway. Asta and Yuno, they are currently, Asta, he's going to have, he's going to have, his devil magic will be demonic world tree magic. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Anyway, he's going to have demonic world tree magic. So, it's going to be and if you guys remember, if you possess mana and you are devil possessed, your devil boosts your original magic up to devil level. So yeah. But Asta, they're both going to have twin wind spirits. He's going to get Sylph, and Asta, he's going to get Sylphie. Now, Sylphie is going to be the twin of Sylph, of the wind spirit. She's also a wind spirit. So, Asta, he can do a spirit dive, just like, And I'll be right back, guys. My niece and nephew are here, guys, so I gotta, hold on. Put this video on pause real quick. Sorry about that, guys. So, anyway. So, Asta, so Sylph and Sylphie, they are twin wind spirits. Now, I know what you guys are saying. Well, there's only 4. Yes, but since Sylph and Sylphie look alike, people can't really tell the difference. And so, people always assumed that there was only 4. And technically, these are both wind spirits of the same element, and they are wind spirits, so yeah. And Asta and Yuno, I'm going to give them an extra magic. I'm going to give Asta flesh magic, which, basically speaking, he can't age, he can't die, and he can no longer feel pain. So, yeah. And I'm gonna give him what other magic do you guys think should have? Let me know in the Ooh. No, I'm gonna leave it to you guys. What other magic do you want to have? Asta's devil magic from Lucifero is obviously gravity magic. Mephistopheles devil magic will be demonic world tree magic. So but I'm giving Asta and already 2 different types of magic. They both have wind magic. Asta has flesh magic. So what other magic should, because and Asta were born with 2 different magics, and of course after they get their devil magic, after they get their devils, they'll have the magic granted to them by their respected devils. Asta, Lucifero, gravity magic, and Mephistopheles devil magic, demonic world tree magic. So yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So our story will start off with what? Alright, wait. God dang it. Oh yeah, they're already at the church. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm scatterbrained right now. My niece and nephew keep on messing me up. Alright, so as Asta and are growing up, people have, because they're twins, they look alike, people can hardly tell which one's Asta and which one's The only key difference is, he wears the pendant, he never takes it off, and Asta is more, he's not hyper. He just kind of smiles more than does, so that's how some people can tell. And not only that, so that way people don't really confuse them with each other. Asta, he got himself, their personality. Like I said, he's always calm, cool, collected. Asta, he's still hypergetic, but it's not like at annoying levels. It's more like, how should I say? His personality is kind of like a mixture between L from Death Note and and my mind's drawing a blank. Hold on, guys. I'll be last time. So yeah, it's going to be a mixture between L, Luffy, and Ichigo. So just imagine all three of those personalities wrapped into one. That is Asta, and that's how people are always able to tell the difference, because one always eats a lot, and he does smile a lot, and God dang it, Asta smiles, and he kind of just keeps like a straight face, like a face where he just doesn't where nothing just seems to bother him. But people say, man, Asta and they have a real talent for magic. So, and Asta and he wants to become Asta and they still have the dream, their rivalry, where they want to be the Wizard King. Except Asta, he actually goes out shouting that he's going to become the Wizard King. He just kind of okay. I'm still going to be the Wizard King, but okay. So, yeah. We're going to do a little time skip. Asta and it's time for their grimoire ceremony. Asta and when they get into the grimoire tower, they're just kind of just standing there, waiting for everybody else to get in there, and waiting for the old man to announce the grimoires and all that, so they can hurry up and get their grimoire, and so they can hurry up and take the Magic Knights exam. Now, Asta says to hey, just remember, after we get our grimoires, and after we join the Magic Knights, just remember, I'm going to become the Wizard King. And says, in your dreams. And Asta says, oh, you want me to make you swallow those words? And says, come on, Asta. With you, it's always a fight. For once, can we just not do it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy fighting with you. But come on, we need to actually take these next few months seriously for our training, so that way we can actually become a step closer. After we join the Magic Knights, maybe, we can have if we get into the same squad, we can have our battle. And Asta says, but I'm too excited, I want to fight now. And says, oh, why do I indulge in this? Fine, after we get our grimoires, we'll fight. Happy. And Asta's like, you're definitely gonna lose, bro. I'm just saying. You know I'm older than you by a few seconds, right? And Asta's like, shut up! I wasn't telling you how old. I already know. You don't have to rub it in my face. And Yuno says, whatever. Well, anyway, the grimoire ceremony starts. And everybody's just, getting their grimoires. Most of them got 3 leaves, some 2 leaves, and a rare few got 1 leaves. But all of a sudden, boom, 2 grimoires exploding with power. Now, if you're wondering what Asta and Yuno's grimoire looks like, they basically just look like this. Yeah, they basically look the same. They both got the same 4-leaf clover grimoire because both of them, their main affinity is wind magic. So naturally their grimoire looks the same. They both got 4-leaf clover grimoires. Yuno, he got his grimoire, and everybody says, "Whoa, Yuno got a 4-leaf clover grimoire." And then the royals were like, filthy peasant. He thinks that just because he got a 4-leaf clover grimoire, he thinks he's better than a noble. Just wait, man. We're gonna teach him a lesson after this grimoire ceremony. And then the other exploding bright grimoire comes down, and it's another 4-leaf clover grimoire. And people saying, what? 2 4-leaf clover grimoires? And he says, whoa. Everybody's like, whoa. Asta, he got a 4-leaf clover grimoire too? So wait, you're telling me well, I guess it makes sense since they're both twin brothers. It's only natural since one got a 4-leaf clover grimoire, it's only natural that the other got a 4-leaf clover grimoire. But look, their 4-leaf clover grimoires look exactly the same. They're both green and gold, and the 4-leaf clover on the grimoire, they're both gold as well. And Asta and Yuno look at each other and they said at each other at the same time, look, I got a 4-leaf clover grimoire. And then they both look and they both see that they both have a 4-leaf clover grimoire, and they said, oh. And they say, hey, are you trying to copy me? And they said, no, I ain't trying to. And basically, Asta and Yuno, they're arguing with each other, and Sister Lily and the father, he's like, they're just like kind of covering their faces. They're like, really? They're even arguing here, even on this joyous day? And Sister Lily's like, well, that's just kind of how they are. They are actual brothers after all, so I guess it's natural that brothers fight. But Sister Lily says, but never mind that. I can't believe Yuno and Asta both got a 4-leaf clover grimoire. And hold on, guys. God dang. Sorry about that, guys. So, Yuno and Asta, they're like, well, he's my brother. What do you expect? And, Yuno says, well, you're my brother. It's only natural that you got a 4-leaf clover grimoire. And Asta, he says the same thing, well, you're my brother, so it's only natural that you also got a 4-leaf clover grimoire. Now, obviously, when they're walking out of the grimoire ceremony, they're just kind of, reflecting and saying, man, starting in a few months, we're about to actually get we're about to join the Magic Knights. Now, at this time, instead of the chain mage user, I'm going to say instead of him using chains, he uses illusionary magic. And he casts an illusion on Asta and Yuno. And Yuno, well, Asta, he sees Yuno just, get stabbed through the chest. And Asta, he just couldn't believe it. He's like, you know? No, 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 no. And, he lets out a scream, and he's crying. And it's at this moment that Asta falls into despair. And you see Asta's 4-leaf clover grimoire turn into a 5-leaf clover grimoire. And yes, this is actually what his grimoire is going to look like. And Lucifero, he's looking, he's like, a worthy candidate. And this is when Lucifero, he takes possession of Asta's 5-leaf clover grimoire. As he couldn't believe, as he's seeing that his 4-leaf clover grimoire turned into a 5-leaf clover grimoire, Lucifero says inside Asta's head, he says, do you want revenge? Do you want to take revenge on your brother? Take revenge on the man who murdered your brother. And Asta says, yeah, I need revenge. Now, of course, at the same time, same thing is happening to Yuno. They're both thinking that their brother just died because of the illusion magic. And Mephistopheles says, do you want the power to get revenge on your brother? And Yuno says, yeah, I need power. I can't let Asta's death go unavenged. And, Yuno and Asta say the same thing. Lucifero and Mephistopheles, they both say, do you want to make a deal? And they're like, yeah. And Lucifero and Mephistopheles... Hold on, guys. Alright, so, anyway. Lucifero and Mephistopheles say, in exchange for our power, the only things that we require are full possession of your bodies and full possession of your grimoires. And, of course, they both say yes. And just like that, Lucifero possesses Asta and his grimoire, and Mephistopheles possesses Yuno's body and Yuno's grimoire. And because of this allows them to break free of the illusion. And the other guy's like, wait, what? And Asta says, gravity magic. Presence of the Demon King. And Yuno says, demonic world tree magic. World tree spear. And the gravity magic is pinning the guy down, and he feels like he's about to get crushed. And then all of a sudden, out of the ground, you see a portal open, and then you see this black tree just go right through the illusionary mage.
Hey.
Hold on, guys. So anyway, after Asta used Lucifero's gravity magic, and after Yuno finished using Mephistopheles' demonic world tree magic and killing the mage, they noticed that their magic powers have just gotten an amazing increase. Like, it got boosted. And Asta and Yuno's like, wait, what? And then they said, oh, we got trapped in an illusion. I guess we haven't really prepared for that, have we? And there's like, and Yuno's like, why did you allow yourself to get caught inside of an illusion, you idiot? And Asta said, hey, you also got caught in the illusion too. And like, hey. And then Asta says, hey, Yuno. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. My nephew's being a little annoying right now. So I am sorry for all the pausing. But anyway, Yuno says, hey, Asta. Did you make a contract with the devil too? And Asta said, yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, I did. At the time, I wasn't really... I guess I just, in the spur of the moment, I didn't really have a choice. It just felt like I just lost you, and I don't know what I would have done with it. So, and Yuno says, yeah, I understand. But anyway, Asta and Yuno, this is when they begin their training regiment. And Yuno and Asta, they're practicing their wind magic. Yuno says wind creation magic. Crescent moon sickles. He says wind magic. Crescent moon sickles. And he notices that they're more powerful than how they normally are. And Asta says wind creation magic. Wind blade daggers. And then, of course, wind bladed daggers fire. And again, he too also notices that, that their power is increased. Like, whoa, what's going on? And Lucifero says, that's because of me, Asta. Because since I'm dwelling within you, I'm boosting your magical power by a lot. So that's why your magic is more stronger than it ever has been. Now, Asta's like, huh, that's interesting. And Asta says, hey, what's your name again? And Lucifero says, Lucifero. And Asta says, he says, so what's your magic? And Lucifero says, gravity magic. And Asta says, man, you're pretty strong. And Lucifero says, I'm the strongest devil in the entire underworld. I'm the strongest devil amongst all the other devils. And Lucifero says, I practically rule the underworld. Since I'm the strongest devil of any other devil. Since I'm the strongest devil in the underworld, it's only natural that your magical power got boosted. And Asta says, huh. I guess I should thank you for that. And Lucifero says, whatever. Do whatever you want. And Asta says, so I get to use your power anytime I want. And Lucifero says, correct. And Lucifero also says, however, you can also use me as a battle strategist to come up with a plan to defeat other devil-possessed humans. And Asta says, wait, you mean there's more than just me and Yuno? And this is when Lucifero says, yes, there's more than just you two. And Asta says, oh, great. He says, well, I guess if they're as nice as you. And Lucifero says, I'm not nice. I just chose you because you're strong and powerful. I wasn't doing it just to be nice. And Asta says, huh, okay. And of course, Yuno is having the same conversation with Mephistopheles. And of course, he's basically explaining the same thing. And Lucifero explains, says, you can only use up to about 80% of my power. And Asta says, 80%? He says, how come? He says, and Lucifero says, because the rest of my power is sealed within the underworld. You see, since I'm the strongest devil in the underworld, I'm on the lowest level of the underworld. So in order for you to gain the full access, the full 100% of my power, you have to unlock all the levels till you get to the lowest level. That is where my full power truly is. And Asta says, huh, okay, well, how do we access it? And Lucifero explains that first we need to awaken the Shadow Palace. Then after we get the Shadow Palace, we need 2 keys. There's actually 3 keys. 1, all the magical stones. 2, we need someone who possesses divine world tree magic. And finally, someone who possesses dark magic. Once those 3 conditions have been met, I can fully gain access to all of my powers. And you can gain access to all that power as well. No one will ever dare try to stand in your way. And Asta's like, huh, okay. Well, I guess for now, can you kind of help me in achieving my goal in becoming the Wizard King? And Lucifero says, of course, I'm bound to you. So therefore, I have no other choice but to help you. And this is basically when Yuno and Asta will kind of just basically spend their months working on their base wind magic and their newly found devil magic. And this is basically what they're doing. Then they realize that they can transform. Asta can transform in with Lucifero, along with his gravity magic becoming stronger the more power he accesses from Lucifero. And same thing for Yuno. And I'm gonna say Yuno, he can use 80% as well. So yeah. But this is when it's time for them to go to the capital and take the Magic Knight's exam. Guys, I'm sorry, but I gotta end it here because it's just, with my nephew and niece here, I'm never gonna be able to get this all the way done. So do expect part 2 of this What If. And I'm sorry, guys, that I didn't really get to do it how I wanted it to. I didn't expect my nephew and niece to be this loud. So I'm sorry. If you guys enjoyed this video, or, well, what's left of it, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about this video. And again, guys, I am sorry for all the disturbances and all the pausing and me not, well, I was trying to stay on track the best I can. I know that some of you guys hated that. I'm sorry. It's just my nephew and niece. So, uh, so, but they're going home tomorrow. So, I am sorry, guys. But without further ado, guys, if you guys like the video, hit the like button. Give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, turn that bell notification on so that way you guys can stay posted on all of my content. And do not forget to share this video with all your friends on your social media platforms. But without further ado, guys, peace out. See you guys later. It's been your boy King Sinbad. Peace out, my homies.